shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to anybody new coming across this video. If you like what you hear, feel free to subscribe. Comments and feedback are always welcome. And I thank anybody who does hop on board now in advance. I am doing what I can to try and grow this channel, so your subscription is a way to help me do that, and I thank you for it. So this video is in regards to meditation. It's something that I practice. I try to be more consistent with practicing, but I consider it to be very beneficial, very useful. There's a lot of things that can be gained from doing it in their own ways, I should say. I will not necessarily go into that on this video, but I will do a follow-up or in addition to this one where I talk about some of the benefits that I have noticed that come from meditating. But this is more to try and help people to at least get on the right path if they are going to start the practice of meditation. There are a lot of things that swirl around the idea of meditation being shutting off your mind, stopping yourself from thinking, just sitting and being and not engaging at all. Meanwhile, it's not exactly that. It is a way to get out of thought, considering that's what your mind does. Your mind thinks, and that will tend to take you out of the present moment, which is the only moment that we have. It'll leave you focused on a moment that is not yet here, or a moment that is already come and gone, which in a technical sense you would say is now at this point only a concept, considering it's not actually real. There is no actual future. When the future happens, it's now. So your mind tends to live in the two other planes and not necessarily the one that we are actually in. So meditation is a way to try and bring you into this present moment. The issue would come in where, cool, you grasp that idea. Now you're looking to bring yourself into the present moment to set yourself up for a future moment, or to improve yourself for the future, or to do something about making yourself better for a future point in time. This, to me, is where you're missing the point when it comes to meditation. Meditation is supposed to help you to realize that now is all you have, that now is all that there is to be, and to bring you there. So if you're sitting down to meditate and get into the present moment, to get into the present moment while being focused on a future moment doesn't go together. And that's where the trap, I should say, that you could fall into, of thinking that you're being present, thinking that you're bringing yourself into the present moment. You're focused on your breath, but you're focused on your breath so that you, at a future point in time, can catch yourself or can reap the benefits of doing a meditation now. So your eyes aren't set on now, on the present moment and being in this moment. Your eyes are set, or your mind is set on being improved for some future moment that you're not at yet. The funny aspect to me with meditation is that when you sit down to do it, you tend to end up outside of the present moment. So it's like you don't have to try to get there. You will naturally just float there, and it is what it is. It's something that you live with and work with, and over time it's supposed to improve, though I almost feel like I don't care how good you get, it's going to happen. You might be able to go longer stretches of time where you're able to stay present and stay in this moment, in the here and now, as Thich Nhat Hanh would say. But it's just something that it's going to happen. You're going to sit down, you're going to be focused on your breath, trying to make it to even 10 out breaths or 10 in breaths, or a combination of 10 for both is good luck. That's all I'll say. But if you are going to sit down and start a meditation practice, I would say try and keep your mindset going in, that you're the point of it, if you're going to say that meditation has a point at all, is to be here and now. So it would be accepting the present moment as it is. When you sit down and your mind starts racing and you want to sit down for 10 minutes and be in the here and now, but your mind drifts off a minute and a half in and you don't come back until 5 minutes in, accept that for what it is. But you sit down with your focus on being in the here and now and not with a focus on some type of improvement going forward or some type of improvement for a point in time in the future that has not yet come. And in a technical sense, never will be, because like I said, like Alan says, the present moment is all that there is. When you get to any future moment, it will be now. Hope you enjoyed. Feedback is welcome, like I said. Like, share, subscribe, hop on board. Did I miss something? Was I off? Unclear? Let me know. Hope you have a good one. Peace.
Basic reason for meditation. But there is another sense, and this is going to be a little bit more difficult to understand, why we could say that meditation doesn't have a reason or doesn't have a purpose. And in this respect, it's unlike almost all other things that we do, except perhaps making music and dancing. Because when we make music, we don't do it in order to reach a certain point, such as the end of the composition. If that were the purpose of music, to get to the end of the piece, then obviously the fastest players would be the best. And so likewise, when we are dancing, we are not aiming to arrive at a particular place on the floor, as we would be if we were taking a journey. When we dance, the journey itself is the point. When we play music, the playing itself is the point. And exactly the same thing is true in meditation. Meditation is the discovery that the point of life is always arrived at in the immediate moment. And therefore, if you meditate for an ulterior motive, that is to say, to improve your mind, to improve your character, to be more efficient in life, you've got your eye on the future and you are not meditating. Because the future is a concept. It doesn't exist. As the proverb says, tomorrow never comes. There is no such thing as tomorrow. There never will be, because time is always now. And that's one of the things we discover when we stop talking to ourselves and stop thinking. We find there is only a present, only an eternal now.